training units to repair depots for that work to go on. The postmates checking lights on aircraft. Was headed by a civil servant named Sir Henry Self, grandfather, incidentally, of the author and columnist Will Self. And it was initially thought that the Curtiss P-40 family of fighters would suit our AF needs. We were desperately in need of more fighters owing to the pressure on British own aircraft manufacturers. However, one of the companies that Self and his team went to visit in the US developed a design called the NA-73. It took to the air by the end of...
Oh, it's coming! Of that unit in Campbell Ord, but the combination of the Mustang airframe, which was extremely aerodynamically efficient, with the Rolls-Royce Merlin engine would produce a real winner. Conversion was undertaken. Parker test flew it again at Duxford. The result was an aeroplane transformed. Aircraft named the likes of the Lancaster, the Mosquito Company, the automobile manufacturer in the United States. While the Harrison engine Mustang continued its service, not least with our AF Army Cooperation Command around the time of... These aircraft were able to accompany the likes of the B-17 Flying Fortresses, B-24 Liberators, the Lancasters and the Halifaxes, all the way to their targets in occupied Europe, conduct combat against enemy fighters if necessary, and then return. It really was a transformational capability, and this aircraft the aircraft named this Helen will cover the Mustang. Just an update on what you can expect in the air over the next hour. Next display out to Moydy Airborne, and we'll be running into commercial display in a few moments' time. That is the unmistakable shape and sound of the RAF Chinook. We're then going to follow that up with Sea Fury, and then at 1:20 the Global Stars, two-ship formation team will then hand over to the might of the Army for the Apache roll demonstration. And as we head towards 2 o'clock, we look forward to welcoming from the Royal Danish Air Force the Baby Blue Formation Team.
Well, again, I think take the backtrack on the hard to the parking. Nothing negative, backtrack report record. We'll go backtrack.
If you look out in front of you, you'll see the aircraft has descended to low level and is now pulling up. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Chinook display team. Pitching back down now, to give the crew a wave before they make their 90-degree breakaway to our left. This year, the Chinook display captain is squadron leader John Turner, known as JT. JT joined the Air Force in 1993 and was first posted to Iron Ogun to fly Chinooks in 1998. He has flown operations in Bosnia, Sierra Leone, Iraq and Afghanistan, and most recently in the Caribbean in 2017, undertaking hurricane relief. To the crowd centre, before climbing again, whilst Sundays battling this 15-ton machine which is being pushed or pulled by the wind. Joining JT in the cockpit today is the 2019 display co-pilot, Flight Lieutenant Ant Jewett. Ant joined the Royal Air Force in 2008 and has subsequently completed his breakthrough flying training. He joined HG B Squadron in 2016 and is a member of the mighty B-Flight. He recently completed his first operational deployment in Mali with Offense Allies as part of Operation Newton at the end of 2018. Offset wing over away from crowd centre. Flown by the Royal Air Force, the Chinook is actually operated under the Tri-Service Joint Helicopter Command. It remains in high demand due to its large cabin size, capable of carrying up to 40 fully equipped troops. We can also carry vehicles, freight and palletised cargo both inside and outside of the aircraft. Perhaps its best known role is the medical emergency response, a role which the force fulfilled under fire during Operation Herrick in Afghanistan. Most of the display is born out of tactical skills employed and perfected on operations around the world. During all of these manoeuvres, the co-pilot's eyes are constantly darting around the cockpit. He's checking aircraft performance and monitoring aircraft speed, pitch and roll parameters, and height. And the crucial call from the co-pilot is the distance to run to the next manoeuvre to make sure they enter in the correct place, alongside other information which allows JT to fly the manoeuvre visually by looking out the cockpit. The Chinook is being used continuously as a battlefield helicopter for over 37 years, most recently in Iraq, Afghanistan and now Mali. Its heavy lift capacity provides the power, speed and agility during the constant force always moving forward. The crew are now going to whip the aircraft around into a low-level 360-degree orbit, giving you the chance to really hear that sound of the aircraft. Operationally, the Chinook has a 4-person crew, 2 pilots in the cockpit, and 2 weapon systems operators, or crewmen, in the cabin. You'll notice the nose coming up to decelerate through 85 knots before JT enters a 180 degrees nose down quick stop. This manoeuvre allows us to stop the aircraft in a very tight area and if troops are spotted late on the battlefield. Post your photos to display on our Facebook, Twitter and Instagram feeds this evening as we really do love to see them. #FlameSlap. So the crew is reaching a quarter of a mile to the right of the display station. JT will be focused on returning the aircraft to the hover. Shortly, they will pull power and left the pedal, take position and skyward
350 degrees final descent. All of us on 18 Squadron are really proud to be bringing you the 2019 Chinook display this year. We do so alongside our operational and frontline deployment commitments, whilst conducting all of our regular duties, training and tasking. The aircraft is now going to run back in with the nose low, accelerating towards the crowd before breaking away to the left. If the wind is right, you will may well feel the sound of the Chinook. The crew are now going. The two-wheel taxi is a unique skill and sees the pilot touch down before rapidly making control adjustments, which hold the Chinook at up to 20 degrees nose up. It allows JT to run the aircraft straight down the runway, but tilt the rotor disc in a fashion which will decelerate the aircraft before it eventually comes to a stop. And to add to the party trick today, he will then allow it to accelerate backwards. It is at this point that I would like to mention all of those of Royal Air Force Odium, home to 2,200 personnel of all trades, including air traffickers, engineers, armourers, logisticians, caterers and medical staff, among so many others. All of them are dedicated to supporting our global and national commitments. Royal Air Force Odium and the Chinook Force are all about teamwork, and we remain ready to respond to national and global events at a moment's notice. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there's the crew coming to the hover one final time for you, and this is your chance to show them your appreciation for demonstrating the aircraft today. Please do give them a big wave before they haul our 15-ton machine backwards into an over-the-shoulder departure. And with that, I must also say my goodbyes. It has been an absolute pleasure to display to you here at Lancaster today, and a sincere thanks must go out to the event organisers, Flying Control Committee, and of course all of you for coming out. After the generation of aircraft, include some of the most famous of all time, from of course the Hurricane, through the Typhoon and Tempest, on to the Hunter, and of course the Harrier as well. Tempest replacement. Some 6 prototypes were built, powered with different engines. First flew 21st of February 1945. The first prototype had a fixed wing, the second had a folding wing, so important for the anticipated carrier operations where space on a carrier deck is at an absolute premium. At the end of the war, Royal Air Force found itself fully loaded with fast piston-engine aircraft, still Typhoons and Tempests in service, but the Royal Air Force lost interest. Interrupt the air display in front of you at the moment, but we have a missing child. So if I could have your attention, we have a missing child, Sam Osborne, who is aged 6-year-old male Sam Osborne. He was last seen in the static display areas, and this is what he's wearing. He's wearing a grey top with red sleeves, navy blue trousers, and he is missing his front 2 top teeth. So if you see a youngster in a bit of distress, if you could take your place at the information point, which is in front of air traffic control, that's the white and yellow tent. Well, the Sea Fury took piston-engine aircraft design just about to the ultimate limit. Big piston engines, the big propellers,
But as propellers get big and heavy, they start introducing more and more drag, which of course negates some of the additional power provided to the aircraft. You can't just keep making the engines bigger, because that thrust, that power I should say, just will not be made available to the aircraft. All of that performance was put to very good use during the Korean War of 1950 to 53. Sea Furies were flown during that conflict on 3 Royal Navy. And that sewing machine smooth sound is that of the 2,500 horsepower Bristol Centaurus regulation that powers this machine. Quite unusual these days to have a Centaurus engine, Sea Fury or Fury, because Iraq and Pakistan bought land-based Furies, and there are still quite a lot of those in flying condition. Quite a lot of the airworthy examples now have been re-engined with American-built Wright or Pratt & Whitney power plants. So this is an absolute delight to see and hear. The aircraft is civilian owned by a company called Naval Aviation Limited. This is the operating arm of the Flying Navy Heritage Trust and Navy Wings, which used to support the Royal Navy Historic Flight at RNAS Yeovilton. The flight was disbanded earlier this year, and so it now comes under the auspices of Navy Wings' own heritage flight. This all means that when the Swordfish of the former Royal Navy Historic Flight return to the air in due course, they'll be doing so on the Civil Register, Sea Fury T20. Typically, the use of the registration